Hello viewers, once again welcome back in our new video. In today's topic, we will talk about a very important topic, and I'm damn sure that this video will be important for every taxpayer. So before proceeding the video, I would like to give a small introduction about the topic. So as we know that every taxpayer pay or file their ITR. But what happened when a taxpayer did an error in their ITR? Then the taxpayer revise his or her ITR. But the question arises, how many times income tax return can be revised? So in this video we will give important advice on that matter. What shall be consequence if ITR is revised many times or multiple times? In that situation, a taxpayer should what to do. So without wasting our time, guys, first clear this doubt.
Hello viewers and students of AITCS. In today's video session, we are going to discuss again one of the important topic. You have already heard the topic, that is how many times income tax return can be revised. We all know when the original income tax return filed by the taxpayer goes wrong, and when the taxpayer deducts about the incorrectness of income tax return, then the only way left is to file revised return within specified due dates. In this video session, we shall learn how many times income tax return can be revised. We also see what is the due date to file revised return, and also discuss with an important advice what shall happen if income tax return is revised multiple times. So before discussing the topic in detail, let us see the relevant provision of income tax law which is on your screen. How many times income tax return can be revised? An income tax return can be revised any number of times within 3 months before the completion of the assessment year or before the end of the assessment of the return, which event take place earlier. Example: ITR for the financial year 2022 and 23 related with assessment year 2023 and 24 can be revised many times without limit, but within 31st December 2023 or completion of assessment proceeding, whichever is earlier. For important advice, remain with video till the end. So viewers, here you have found that income tax return revision deadline is before the end of the 3 months of the relevant assessment year, or in other words we can say that income tax return for the relevant financial year can be filed within 9 months from the end of the relevant financial year. In the example given in the video, it is found that for the financial year 2020 and 23, revised return can be filed on or before 31st December 2023. But the main motto of this video session was to learn how many times the income tax return can be revised. Actually, there is no limit on the revision of income tax return. A taxpayer, a assessee can revise his or her income tax return, or a company or a firm or any other person can revise income tax return multiple times. There is no limitation at all. But What the important advice we are going to share is that even the income tax return does not bound limit of time regarding revise of income tax return, but the taxpayer should be cautious regarding revision of income tax return. Particularly corporate assessees must be extra cautious regarding revision of income tax return. It is quite natural to revise the income tax return once, twice, maximum thrice. But after 3 attempts, when the rectification is not corrected, then income tax department becomes suspicious regarding maintenance of accounts and records of the company or the taxpayer. If any company or any corporate assessee or any HNI, high net worth individual, revise income tax returns multiple times, that is more than thrice, then income tax department presume that the assessee does not keep proper books of accounts and there is something to suspect. So in this case, it is quite sure there is a maximum probability that income tax return may be selected for scrutiny. So here special advice is that please do not revise income tax return more than thrice, multiple times, because your income tax return may be selected for the scrutiny assessment. So viewers, before conclusion of the topic, I would like to once reiterate that there is no limitation for revision of income tax return. Any taxpayer can revise income tax return multiple times within 3 months from the end of the relevant assessment year or before the completion of the assessment proceedings, whichever is earlier. But please do not revise income tax return multiple times, because your income tax return may be selected for the scrutiny assessment, which will create a lot of problem in future. So viewers, hope that you have understood the topic. If anyone has any comment or suggestion, please write in the comment box. If anyone wants to take GST income tax TDS e-filing training with us, please write for the prospectus at the WhatsApp number given in the description box. Thanks for watching.